Good morning. Today is the 30th of March. Yesterday here in the Cathedral we took part in the rededication of England as the Dowry of Mary. It's an occasion of great significance, I think, particularly in these circumstances when we find ourselves sorely tested in our usual ordinary routines. Many of us now are finding time weighing heavily on our hands, and it's an opportunity, as I said last week, for us to give more time to prayer, to dedicate certainly regular parts of the day to prayer. Prayer in familiar ways, but also prayer in new ways perhaps. In these uncertain times we turn to prayer, because in prayer we find the certainty of our Blessed Lord's unfailing love. When I was young, I remember going through to my grandmother's sitting room and finding her. She was there quiet in the chair. She looked asleep, but then on closer inspection you noticed that she had a rosary slipping through her fingers. And that memory of seeing her pray helped me learn how to pray. In the seminary, some years later, I remember after formal evening prayer had finished, I stayed on in the chapel for some time of private prayer, meditation, and you find your thoughts wandering, you find yourself full of distractions. But I recall looking across the chapel at one of the other seminarians, and he was just still, he was there, he was praying, and his example and his presence did an awful lot to encourage me. Of course, his head may have been full of all sorts of distractions, I didn't know that, but the example of seeing him there, quietly giving himself to the Lord, has remained with me since. I'm pleased to say that he's now a priest of this diocese. I won't tell you who it is, for fear of embarrassing him. So this time of prayer today, again, we will just pray quietly. Some may find it boring, but we have to work through that. We have to go deeper than that to find the level where we meet the Lord. Jesus Christ, Son of the living God, we praise you, we adore you, we glorify you, and we thank you for the salvation you brought us. And at this time we commend ourselves, our country, to your care. You, the Good Shepherd. We pray for those in any way afraid, those who are anxious, those who are sick, those who care for us, those who lead. You know our needs better than we know them. We thank you for hearing our prayers and for answering them always as you know best. Hail, Holy Queen, Mother of Mercy, hail our life, our sweetness, and our hope. To thee do we cry, poor banished children of Eve. To thee do we send up our sighs, mourning and weeping in this vale of tears. Turn then, most gracious Advocate, thine eyes of mercy towards us, and after this our exile, show unto us the blessed fruit of thy womb, Jesus. O clement, O loving, O sweet Virgin Mary, pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. We remember those who have died. Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon them. May they rest in peace.